So people are modding Cyberpunk 2077 to bang Keanu Reeves' character, and CD Projekt Red have put out quite a serious statement asking people to pack it in.
Yeah, and just to confirm, that's not bang as in fighting. That's bang as in getting intimate.
Why do you come here?
Yeah,
Absolutely. What did they expect? What did they expect to happen? I mean, Keanu Reeves is like the world's most perfect man.
Welcome.
I'm not into men.
No.
I'm not into men, not one iota. But if you think that I wouldn't have a night of passion, if Keanu Reeves offered me a night of passion, and you think I'm going to say no, am I fuck?
Yeah,
am I fuck saying no? So
you wouldn't kick him
yeah,
out of bed, would you? I mean,
no.
You wake up and then Keanu Reeves is next to you, like, how's it going?
So basically,
what brings you here? You know?
So basically, how it's working, Jord, is that in the game, in the overworld, there are these NPCs called Joytoys, which are basically prostitutes, and you can pay them for a night of passion, and it transitions to quite a graphic sex scene. And
right,
people,
so they're swapping the model.
Swapping the model,
okay.
And then Keanu Reeves' mo-capped character, Johnny Silverhand, is appearing in these in these sex scenes. But CD Projekt Red, I'll find.
I've got their quotes in front of me.
Do you want to read it? Go on, I've been reading all the quotes.
Our most important rule regarding user-generated content, game mods in particular, is that it can't be harmful towards others. In the case of model swaps, especially those that involve explicit situations, it can be perceived as such by the people who lent us their appearance for the purpose of creating characters in Cyberpunk 2077. Therefore, when making fan content, creators have to make sure they've got permission from all of the concerned parties, which might be people other than CG Projekt Red. For the characters we've invented for the game, we broadly permit you to tweak the game at will and just have fun. When it comes to models of real people whom we've asked to participate in the game, we kindly ask you to refrain from using them in any situation that might be found offensive, if you don't have their explicit permission. See, you know what? I think
that's
Keanu
so
Reeves
serious.
It is. It's so serious. But I think Keanu Reeves would be down.
Do you think so?
I think there's got to be some clip of him in 2 years on Ellen. This gets brought up. Do you know what? And he's just like, just the fucking coolest guy in the world, and he's just going to like, yeah,
exactly. Man. He's the world's most perfect
if that's
man.
what they want to do, and you know, he would not give two shits. I mean,
is that what Keanu Reeves sounds like, George? Your impression that if that's what they want to do,
to you know,
that was bad. That was banging.
It was good spot on, wasn't it? But he's not going to care.
No.
Personally, I think if it was me, I'd find it funny. You know, you Keanu Reeves, you know that people fantasize over you. It's not news, is it? And
no,
you I mean, come on, he must have thought at some point I'm creating this virtual map of my body that's going into a video game that allows modding. Come on, who didn't see this coming? Who didn't see this coming?
No, absolutely. Like I said at the top of this, I don't know what they expected. Plus, the thing that sticks out to me here is if you don't have their explicit permission. So all we need to do is email Keanu Reeves.
Just tweet
like,
him,
how's it going, Keanu? Big fan, can I bang you?
If I need your body, I'll fucking...
That's it, man. That's it. Do you see where they're coming from at any stage? I think it's a bit like...
I think it's weird. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It is weird.
No, it's strange, but...
It is strange. I think they're lying about, you know, do whatever you want if we invented the person. Also a bit weird.
Yeah,
what they're sort of saying is okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's Keanu Reeves' likeness, but it's not Keanu Reeves. It's Johnny Silverhand. Do you know what I mean? Like, so he is an invented, and I'm sure this game has got like any likeness is this is a work of fiction. You know that fucking disclaimer that to the thing, it's a work of fiction. Yeah, any similarity to a person living or dead is coincidental. I'd love to know what led to him putting out this proper serious statement. Whether Keanu Reeves' people have been in touch with him.
Maybe his agent, but I don't think, because he's not on the socials, is he? As far as I know.
Keanu.
No, he's
I
not.
couldn't tell you.
I don't think he's on the socials. I think he lives a quiet life. He's an actor, and that's all he really is. He's not a public personality or anything.
I'm not a huge fan of Keanu Reeves as an actor, but I adore him as a person. I think he's great. Like, you see him in interviews, and when he came out on stage at E3 to announce his involvement in this game, and
he was just buzzing, wasn't he? He was excited as everyone in the crowd that he was there.
He's like getting in a warm bath. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I'd describe him. Just that sensation of, oh, that's nice. Do you know what I mean? I see Keanu Reeves, I'm like, ah. We're all going to be okay.
Yeah, it's like I'll be scrolling down Reddit, and I'm like, God, the world's going to hell. The world's going to hell. Oh, Keanu Reeves, a nice video of Keanu Reeves doing something nice for just a member of the public. How wonderful!
It's Keanu Reeves on the subway.
Something. Keanu Reeves on the subway. Wow. I mean, you've seen that picture a million times, and he offers someone his seat, and all of this. Always, we know we love him, don't we?
Yeah, everyone we do, and we love him so much that some of us are trying to bang him.
Thanks, City, you can become.
As trying to bang him goes, this is about this. I'm sure this is the way that he prefers.
yeah, rather than a queue of people outside his house. You know? But he's such a good person that, again, he'd probably be chill with it. Again, 2 years' time on Ellen. Remember when you had that queue of people around your house to bang you? Like, yeah, well.
Yeah, I told him not to bugger off, go and play Cyberpunk instead.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, it's like you might take the standpoint of, you released an unfinished game, we'll bang whoever we want to bang. Don't tell me who to bang.
You fucked us. We're fucking Keanu Reeves. God damn it.
Oh, happy days. Happy days. What a time to be alive, George.
Exactly.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, that was a laugh, wasn't it? If you are interested, you can click anywhere on the screen right now to watch the full episode of the Muckapod podcast, a weekly podcast where we cover all things fandom and geek culture related. Love to see you there, mate.
I'm so glad I got you to do that. Right.
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught.